everybody, Holly here from HolliDay, AnyDay in our easy breezy kitchen. Today we're going to make some smoky cheddar cheese crackers. And I'm not a huge baker, but I saw this recipe, it was pretty easy to do and it's super tasty, so we'll give it a go. Okey-doke. So you'll need a food processor, and to our food processor, we're just going to mix our dry stuff to start with. What we're going to start with is a cup of flour, another quarter cup of flour, a cup and a quarter of flour. To that we're going to add cheddar cheese. The sharper the better. If you want, you could easily use any kind of cheese, anything you want. Maybe a spicy jack might be nice. Then we have a little bit of cayenne, and then a little bit of, I'm using a sweet paprika. Do a little pinch of salt. And we're gonna go ahead and just give that a little zhuzh, okay? Just to combine it. And to that now, like we know when we always make any kind of baked stuff, cold butter, cold cut into cubes, okie doke. Let's pop that in. It has to be cold. That's like the most important thing. Okay. So then we can toast this. Toast this together to chop up all the little pieces of butter. That's a little bit crumbly. Okie doke. Now we're going to add some heavy cream. And we'll process that until it forms a ball. Okay. Now what we're going to do is let's take a little bit of flour, and I've put a piece of parchment paper onto my board just to help with that for not sticking. And let's turn this guy out. It's definitely formed a ball. Check this out. That's about it. There's a little bit left over in here. Most of it. Yep, smidge more. Flour our hands. Press them down a little bit. And let's get our rolling pin. Now we're going to roll this out to about a 1/4 inch thick. And then we can cut it in whatever shapes we like. I'm just going to cut it in little squares. But you could even, I don't know, circles, hearts, whatever suits your fancy. We're going to serve this with our chicken chili today, but it'd be super, super good just, you know, with wine before dinner, that kind of a thing. I'm going to add a little bit more flour to my rolling pin. It's starting to stick. So look how easy that came together. It's sort of a nothing, huh? Certain amount of butter in it, so it's rolling out just very, very easily. Shift this off a little. Okay, that's about good. Doesn't have to be perfect, that's for sure. So, what we're gonna do is I've got this cool little cutter. It's actually for making ravioli, but I thought it'd be fun to give it a nice little fluted edge. And you can measure it and use a ruler if you like. I'm not going to go to that much trouble. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Yep. Okay, so once we've rolled them out and trimmed them up, we're going to put them on parchment-lined baking sheets. I've already done some. These parchment sheets are super cool. You can buy them in a roll. These are sort of fun though. They actually come already cut to fit, which I know, it's kind of being lazy, but it's really handy. So we're going to take these, put them on here. If your dough gets soft while you're doing this, just throw it in the fridge for a couple minutes. No big deal. It starts to get a little sticky. I'm using an offset spatula. Makes it easier to get underneath them. You can see I have a few different sizes. It's not going to make a big difference. if I would just recommend you get them at least close in size so everything cooks at the same rate. Otherwise, some are going to get burnt. Let's go ahead and get all these guys here. We're going to cook them for 10 to 12 minutes until they get golden brown. At this point, you could dust them with some more paprika or some salt. It's sort of up to you. I like them more plain. You probably could put some black pepper, might be nice on them. These are kind of, I would say, this is the base recipe, and you can be flexible as to maybe what else you want to jazz it up with, but these are perfectly fabulous on their own. I mean, a bowl of these and a glass of wine, red wine, to die for. So let's see, let's just finish our little plate, or sheet up. Cool. Okay, 10 to 12 minutes, 400 degrees. Okay, so my oven's preheated to 400 degrees. Now my oven's a little weird. It's not real reliable here, so I make sure that I know what the temperature is, and I bought an oven thermometer. It makes a huge difference. So you know what you're doing. You can make sure everything cooks right. 10 to 12 minutes till they're golden brown. Okie doke, the cheese crackers have been in for about 12 minutes. At 6 minutes, I went in and I spun them around just so they can cook evenly. Ovens, the temperatures are different in different areas, so just play it safe. So, no sec. We've got both our little trays in here. They turned out super cute. And actually, if we had done a little thing in the middle, they would look just like giant Cheez-Its. Aren't those cool? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let them cool for a while. And then we're gonna pour a glass of red wine and we're gonna eat them. My cheese crackers have cooled, and oh, I can't wait to try some with this yummy, yummy Super Tuscan from Guadalajara in Tuscany. Oh, it's to die for. Let's try one. Oh, yum. Yummy, yummy. Ah, perfect pairing. It's easy breezy.